So we're gonna get rolling here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Nah. It only did that once. Alright. Maxim. Good times. Do, 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 do. Tia, are you home? Hi, Maxim. How was work today? Alright, I got 6 jellies. Let's see. That'll be 120 gold pieces, right? Wait a minute, Tia. I said 6 jellies. That comes to 180 gold pieces. Look, monsters are cheap these days. The city's suffering, so I can't pay the top price. Yeah, it's true. More monsters every day. It's spooky, you know? Well, I should appreciate it, though. I'm a monster hunter. I'd lose my job without them. He'd be fired. Oh, yeah. Maxim, have you thought about getting an ordinary job? What is an ordinary job, anyway? Let's see. Like, a shop owner, perhaps? Me? Shop owner? Ha! That'll be the day. How can he be so insensitive? What a pool expert. Did you say something, Tia? Forget it. Here's your money. Alright. It's good times. Now we're moving around. Oh man, it has been quite a while since I've played this game. The last time I played was back when I LP'd it in like 2009. Oh, what a time that was. Potion partially restores HP. It's nice. Okay, what do we got? No spells, because we smell like poop. We got small knife. A small size knife. Cloth. Clothing made of special fabric. It's pretty sweet. Do 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 do. Status. There's no next. Change. Config. Yo, 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 Mr. Milsey Rick. I should remember most of the puzzle solutions and such. Most of them, at least. It has been a long time, but I should be alright. Scenario, what's it? Oh, right, scenarios like key items. I forgot. Alright. How's it going? Maxim, please be careful. Anyway, do you need anything? It's hanging okay. It is hanging okay. We don't really need anything, I don't think. The stream should be running okay. Let me know if it's not. I could hear Tia's voice from here. You should apologize to her later, okay? Nah. Why doesn't Tia get upset at anyone except you, Maxim? Doesn't she like you? Of course not. Who would like Maxim? He's a freaking jerk. Hey, Maxim, how's the warrior business? I have to go to Sundelton to get my grandpa's favorite tea. Don't you think there's any more monsters in the cave to Sundelton than there used to be? Probably. The city is so peaceful. Yeah, well. Listen, Maxim, there's a somewhat unusual way to use spells. Would you like to know about it? Sure. There's no such thing as a one enemy or all enemy spell anymore. It's any spell for any enemy. Yeah, when there are 3 jellies, you can put a spell on any or all of them. Which is something that, like, not very many games do, and I think that's really cool. I think more games should do that. Of course, if you attack all of them, the damage is less compared to attacking just one. You can concentrate your spell against one enemy, or spread it out to attack weak enemies all at once. Also, it's too troublesome to choose one enemy at a time when attacking all of them. In that case, use the R button to select all the enemies at once. Remember this. But what is an R button anyway? I don't know. Do you know, Maxim? Not a clue. Hello there, which spell do you want? Yep, so you have to buy spells in this game. It's good times. We can't really afford any right now, but we'll be getting money pretty quickly. Of course, churches are save points. That's how that works. I've been around for quite some time. I know many things, you see. What do you wish to know? About saves. Oh, I see. About save, eh? You can use save at a clerics, or I hear in dungeons. Although I've never seen this save thing. Is it something you can eat? Yes, it is. And it tastes awesome. About spells. You must buy spells at the spell shop. You don't learn spells naturally during battle. This isn't Lufia and the Fortress of Doom, you know. There's a spell shop in town, too. Why not have a look? I already did. Butt nugget. About help. You can see help in battle or when you buy items. Place the cursor at spell or item. At spell or item. Okay. And press X button. Help is great when you don't know the effects of a spell. But where does it come from, I wonder? Yeah, I don't know. I think it comes from Carlton Sheets, but I'm not really sure. I'll have to get back to you on that. What can I do for you today? So, of course, much like Dragon Quest games and such, at a cleric you can save, cure, and lift curses. It's fun times. We'll just save over an old file. The heck? Why am I getting achievements? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. No formal training, yet your swordsmanship is good. You must have natural talent. I saw a red ball of light shoot into the northern sea last night. I wonder what it was. Okay. My granddaughter Daisy is going to Sundleton to buy some wonderful tea. I so look forward to it. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe because there was previous save files? I don't know. I have a sense of foreboding these days. I hope it's nothing. Alright. Let's see what's going on with this dude. Maxim, I'll show you my secret to dungeon fighting sometime soon. Nah. That's probably not gonna happen ever. Hello, Maxim. You've done a lot for us. Can't take your money. Do you want to stay over? Sure. Let's listen to that old classic sleeping theme. It's good times here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright. Welcome to Elcid. Uh-oh. Oh, it's you, Maxim. This is a good time to show you my secret techniques for fighting in dungeons. Foreboding? I'll wait for you at the dungeon south of here. So we gotta go take his tutorial dungeon. Which I'm not sure if you have to do that. I think you do, but I don't remember. Secret Skills Cave. You took so long, Maxim. You're such a slow little asshole. Let's go ahead and start the lesson for secret techniques in the dungeon anyway. First, the important thing is to learn the patterns of the monster's movements. Monsters move only when you move, so don't worry even if a monster is in front of you. Oh good, I see a jelly right there. Why don't you try to get that jelly? Let's get it. Let's get the jelly. Jelly, I'm getting you. How you like me now? I got the jelly. That's our Maxim. Jellies are nothing for him. But don't get cocky. Some monsters are fast, gaining 2 steps to your 1. Also, when there are many monsters in a room, don't let them surround you. They'll probably take your wallet. Of course, the monsters move only when you move, so stop and think before you act. Good. Let's move on to the next room. Enter from the door above. Don't mind if I do. How's it going? In this room, we will learn how to use skills. Press the select button to display the skills you have. Select the skill you wish to use. You now only have the skill arrow, but you will receive more if you live that long, but I doubt it. Incidentally, arrows can freeze enemy movement for a while. Push the Y button to shoot them. When you hit an enemy with an arrow, it's temporarily paralyzed. Bumping into a paralyzed enemy doesn't lead to a battle. Skills never run out, so you shoot an arrow when you don't feel like fighting. But I always feel like fighting. What are you talking about, man? I'm Maxim. I got red hair. Select the skill you wish to use with the select button and push the Y button to use it. You will use your skills most in dungeons. You can fight with that jelly there or use skill to stop its movement and not fight. It's up to you. So we got our first skill, arrow. Lets you freeze enemies temporarily and flick switches from a distance. Cool. Yay! I always thought it was kind of weird how you just throw an arrow, you don't really have a bow or anything, you just throw it, like whatever, man. So yeah, you can freeze enemies if you don't want to fight them. But we do want to fight them, so... Because we need money. We need that scratch. Level up! Levelage! The bridge gave way but can be crossed when the switch in the back is turned on. The switch is not within your reach. We're in trouble. We can't go on. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this stream and I'll see you guys next time. I was just kidding. You can also use skills in a situation like this. Arrows are not only to stop enemy movement. Well, why don't you hit that switch with an arrow? It does kind of seem like the stream is more caught up than it has been for the last few streams. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, okay. Now he can't cross. Haha. How did you get across? You bastard! The door to the room above is locked. Can you find the key to open it? Can you see the switch at the upper left? Stand on top of it. Oh, okay. What the beep? Can't do that on television. See that? Open the door. However, step off the switch to close the door. Got it? In other words, that switch only works with something on it. Now, what should you do? The answer is this pillar. Stand next to the pillar and walk while pushing the A button. Okay. Yay! It's simple stuff. Good, go upstairs now. No. And you can cut the little thing there. That's right, Maxim. Please wait a moment. I almost forgot. I forgot to give you one very precious spell. You can't survive the dungeon without it. Actually, you can if you don't screw things up, but yeah. It's reset. Which I think is actually called restart in the Japanese version, but it's reset here. When you solve a trick in this room by pushing something, you must remember one thing. Although you can push the pillars, you can't pull them. In other words, if you push the pillar against a wall or door, you can do nothing more. But don't worry, there is a reset spell that sets it all up again. This spell sends you back in time to when you had just entered the room. Everything in the room returns to its original position, including the monsters. So it's a good way to grind levels. Reset does not take any MP, thus you can use it as many times as you wish. Possess this spell and you'll have nothing to fear. I shall give you the reset spell. Gets the reset spell, nice. It looks like an hourglass. You can also find reset on the skill ring. Press select, then up or down on the control pad. I guess I could do that. Alright. So yeah, it's actually not on the items, but it is on spells. Erases all actions since entering current location. But, if you notice, if you use it here, it does not reset him, because he's magical. Alright. Whenever you see arrows like those on the cliff on the right, you can jump down. Give it a try. Okay. Yay! Because you can't just jump down normally. There literally has to be arrows. You gotta appreciate that. Bum, bum. The next door will be open when you defeat all the monsters. When you can't find any devices or tricks, one way to solve a problem is to defeat all the monsters. Much like Zelda. Got in first, so we got some lizards. They're not a big deal at all. Bum 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 bum. Woo! Red jelly. Level edge. Bum 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 bum. Press the B button to swing your sword. You can cut grass using the sword. Sometimes switches are hidden under the grass. Why don't you try to find one? Oh, where could it be? There's just so many bushes. How are you supposed to know which one it's under? You know? Where could it be? It could be under any of them. I mean, they all look the same. There's not one of them that looks different. Why couldn't they have made this more obvious? Oh, there it is. Wow. I was sweating there. I thought maybe I wouldn't find it. Press the A button to pick up and put down the vase. This is a unique skill. Press the control pad while pushing the R button to change directions without moving. You need this skill to change direction when there's nowhere else to turn. Don't forget how to use the R button. Let's see. What do you think will happen if you put a pot on that slate? Well, why don't you try? Woo! I don't know, man. Woo! Yeah. So obviously you have to put a pot on both of them. Not exactly rocket science. Close to rocket science, but not exactly. Hey, we're back here. Well, I guess I finished the lesson. Of course, you have only begun to learn. To get through many dungeons, you must try many different things. It's not easy to do, but I'm certain you'll make it. Well, I must be off. Cool. Achievement unlocked training day, which is obviously for finishing the training dungeon. Not a big deal or anything. Do do do. Ba 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 ba. All right, we got 200 gold, so we should be able to buy a spell now. Do 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 do. Unless it's 300, which it may be, I'm not sure. No, so we can buy strong, which I would highly recommend. Because it restores some HP. You gotta have a healing spell, you know? Let's not be dumb. Alright. Do do do. Maxim. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Let's go see what T is up to. How's it going? Hey Maxim, I was about to have dinner. Would you care to join me? Love to. We're gonna eat some food. It's gonna be awesome. I made something special, Maxim. Wait a minute, okay? Yeah, you take your time. I'll just be over here watching some Jeopardy. It's a big fish that shook the house. Ta-da! It's the fish pot pie made of Navaroa, the phantom fish. Fish pot pie. I've never tried that. So this is Navaroa, huh? I've heard of it, but never seen it before. I know. I've never seen it either. What's it taste like, I wonder? Let's dig in. Well, let's see. Are you eating it with your hands, you bloody savage? How is it? What shall I say? I mean, Tia, why don't you try some? I will. Here goes. And? This is pretty bad, that's what this is. You think so too? It's not your cooking, it's the fish, don't you think? Why is this called the phantom fish then? Because it tastes so bad that nobody eats it. Something like that. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I wanted to cook something really tasty for you. Well, maybe it's not that bad if you cover it with lemon or something. See? It's not bad. Well, I guess you could eat it that way. See? It's already tasting better. Yeah, you're right. How odd. Maybe that's why it's called the phantom fish. Well, it at least brought us a cheerful evening. Ha ha ha. I guess so. Well, I'm stuffed. Let me get some tea. Hopefully it's some green tea. That'd be awesome. Here you are. Thanks. Say, Maxim. Yeah? Why are you always in battle? Why do you ask such a thing all of a sudden? You're the only one fighting monsters. Not many people fight to live. Why you? 'Cause I'm a bastard. I've been fighting ever since I can remember. I've never asked myself why. I've never met anyone quite like you before. Well, thanks for dinner. I'll make it up to you sometime. Don't worry about it. It's no fun to eat alone anyway. Join me again sometime, okay? I'd love to. Eating is something I do very well, you see. Well, bye. I'm gonna go and, do some stuff. Hang out. Uh-oh. Bad news, everyone. Uh-oh. Did Carlton Sheets make another infomercial? What is it? A horde of monsters appeared in the cave on the way to Sundleton. Are you sure about that? That's horrible. Daisy, will monsters come to the city too? Well, I don't think they will, but... Unfortunately, that's not the only problem we've got on our hands. What do you mean? The monsters have closed the door at the back of the cave. We can't get to Sundleton without the key. That's not good. So, does anyone have any ideas what we should do? Well, no, I don't. I got an idea. I could go and whip their asses. Tia looked very concerned. Is it true that monsters came to the North Cave? You're going to get them, aren't you, Maxim? I'll get them, all right. I always go to Sundleton for my grandpa's favorite tea, but I can't go anymore. I know he's going to be so disappointed. Sound like the monsters are going mental in the North Cave, huh? Maxim, can you do something? Don't I need a key? The North Cave monsters are weak. The real problem is the door. It's locked. Maxim, you're the only one who can get the key from the monsters. Please try. For heaven's sake, what is really going on? Maxim, you must know something. As I see it, you're the only one in the city that can take on these monsters. I don't know, I think that little kid over there with the green hair would stand a chance, but... Well, what do I know? Lizards! Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Getting some gold.